What is a lead-based paint disclosure and why do I need to give one? Hey everyone, this is Cheryl Morrison, your local Chicagoland real estate attorney, and let's talk lead-based paint today. Now, if you're selling your home, this is a form that you will most likely need to be filling out. This disclosure is required by federal law, and it is to help make people aware of the hazards of lead-based paint. They are especially a concern for young children, and lead poisoning can really wreak havoc on their health. Because of that, in the 90s, I believe, this law was enacted, and it required the sellers of homes to disclose whether or not there are any known lead-based paint hazards in their home. Now, it applies if your home was built prior to 1978, because at that time is when it was outlawed for you to use lead-based paint in the home anymore. So if you have a home that is older than that, this is a form that you'll need to fill out. If your home is newer than that, then there really shouldn't be any lead-based paint concerns, and you wouldn't be obligated to give this disclosure out. Now, making this disclosure does not mean that you need to, do any digging around and determine whether or not there's lead-based paint. It just asks you whether or not you are aware of any hazards. It is really important, though, that if you have any possibility that you think that there could be lead-based paint in that home, if you have any knowledge that there is lead-based paint in that home, you need to disclose that. The penalties for violating this law are really steep, and you don't want to get in trouble. It is always better to disclose. And if you have any questions or concerns about whether or not you do actually have this knowledge, it is absolutely a good idea to reach out to your attorney before you complete this form, so that we can make sure that you are filling it out correctly. So when you get that form, you're going to just say whether or not you're aware of any lead-based paint. Now, after you've completed that form, you'll want to make sure that before you accept any offer on your property, that you are giving the buyers a copy of this disclosure and the other required disclosures. So a couple things to remember there. One, if your property is older than 1978, you're required to do the disclosure. Two, make sure that you answer it accurately and truthfully, and contact your attorney if you're not sure or have any questions about that. And then three, make sure that you do that at the proper time. It should be along with that contract, okay? So I hope this answers some questions for you. If you have any other questions or concerns, please reach out to me. If you need any help buying or selling your home, please reach out to me for that as well. I'd be happy to help you with that. And if this has been helpful for you, give it a like and a share, and please subscribe so you can catch my next video. Thanks, everyone.